What's good, everybody? Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. Y'all, we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode 4. And the name of the episode was called Twisted Sisterhood. Okay. Now, if I'm being honest, for the most part, I feel like the episode was a filler episode, but they gave us just enough to talk about. It was a good episode to me, but it was kind of fillerish. It wasn't, it wasn't really adventurous, but they gave us just enough. Okay. But before we start, I gotta tell y'all, for me, I think that Dorit game this season, Dorit, you are really impressing me. Dorit this season, your game is almost flawless. You know what I'm saying? Your game is almost flawless, but I'm scared for you because I saw some stuff this episode. It was it
You are working on something right now, and I feel success coming up behind it, but I also feel lots of opposition. There's some people that's in your circle that's telling you that they're your friends and they're talking against your future.
100%. It's some people in your circle that's telling you they're your friends, and they talking against your future. Okay, so but Dorit, I'm loving Dorit this season. Kyle said no mas. Kyle said no more. She didn't want no more. Garcelle Bullive, I'm tired of it. I had enough of Garcelle this season so far. Garcelle is coming out looking like a bully, and we just got to call it out. You know what I'm saying? Garcelle should be held to the same standard as everybody else. Sutton was slick this episode, but I see her, and I think that Erica Jane was wrong. Okay, so the episode started off. We are in Oceanside, and we at the dinner scene with Kyle and Dorit. Okay, and Dorit is just still laying into Kyle. She said there are two sets of rules. You know, Kyle, you can do certain things, but if I do them, you know what I'm saying? I'm isolated, and that's always how you have treated me. Okay. Um, and so they showed a clip of Dorit telling they showed a clip when Kyle had her fashion show, and Dorit was saying that she had to save her fashion show. You know, but I will say this in Kyle's defense, it can be hurtful when you are friends with somebody and they take digs at you because it's like, what are we doing? For example, there have been times where I have been live and people have came up and said things about me, but you never heard me attack. I've never attacked anybody on live personally because I don't play those type of games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sensitive and I'll be ready to fight. But also, I don't play those games because when I play that, oftentimes I take it too far. You know what I'm saying? So I usually just don't engage with anybody, even if I feel like they're trying to come at me or try to be slick with me like that or whatever. And I feel like we're friends. I know that I can go really, really low. And if y'all don't heard me say something on here and heard my real mouth, y'all been an unsubscribe from me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But Kyle is saying, you put down my business. I will never put down your business. And Dorit is saying, girl, you got to be joking. And Bravo wrote that beautiful bean footage, and they had clips of Kyle making fun of Dorit's business. Okay, Dorit is telling her, you have been a horrible friend. Kyle said, I've always been a good friend to you, except for these last 2 years when I lost my best friend and I'm going through a separation. Give me a break. And Dorit is saying, I knew that what you've been going through. I tried not to give you a hard time and give you grace. And I've been taking it and I've been taking it and I've been taking it, but you pushed me too far. You don't get to pick and choose when, you know what I'm saying, you do and you don't want to be friends and then you want to ice me out and punish me and then, you know what I'm saying, get mad at me. And she said, did you get mad at Erica for reading the text? And Dorit, this is a part of the things. There's only 2 things that I got a problem with you this episode. One of them is this Erica thing. Now, you done did it last week, so it's still the same episode. It's still the same day. But at this table, just from what they showed us, you done brought Erica's name up 3 times. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to. The thing is, you saying what you need to say, but you ain't really standing on business. You don't have to bring Erica in it. And what I feel like is, especially in this instance with Erica Jane specifically, it feels almost as if like you're the one who's scared of Erica and you're projecting your fear for Erica on Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Because Erica, in this group, Erica is Erica Blanco. You know what I'm saying? The girl's scared of Erica. You know what I'm saying? because she shows like this hard exterior. So you feel like that she running over you because you mild mannered, but she would never do that to Erica. But it's almost like a projection. Y'all are two different people. To me, for me, I feel like I'm level headed. From what I watch on the show, I feel like that you and Kyle were closer than her and Erica. So she will treat you differently than what she would do Erica. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to bring Erica name in it. But on top of you bringing Erica name in it, it's almost like you got a list of stuff that Erica done did, and she's not holding her accountable for the way that she holding you. Okay. So Kyle is saying, I didn't like that Erica read my text, but that was the only thing she did. And then Dorit is saying, um, what about when she went on Watch What Happens Live and basically insinuated, Erica basically said I was eviscerated last year. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that everybody is held to the same standard. So you need to put Kyle through the ringer just like you put me through the ringer, and don't hold no favoritism since she's been here since day one. She didn't say all that, but that's what I was hearing from what Erica was saying. Okay. So Erica said, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak now since you brought my name up. I was speaking to Andy, basically what I just said, telling him don't have no favoritism because I went through it. And so Kyle says that Erica apologized. Okay. So then Sutton jump in. Sutton says that she experienced what Kyle has punished her and they have not spoken for some months at a time. She said that she talked about it with Kyle and Kyle acknowledged it and Kyle said that it's something that she does. But Dorit sounds angry. And she says that Kyle doesn't like people to be angry with her. But Kyle has said that she is willing to work on that part. And Dorit is telling Kyle, yeah, I am angry. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever I confront Kyle just brushes it up by saying I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I think that y'all let Kyle get away with a lot over here on this show because Kyle is the OG. And I feel like y'all kind of cower down to Kyle. Even Crystal said it on the podcast over there with her and Cynthia. She said that she basically, when she got on the show, she was told that this was Kyle's show. But my thing with Cynthia, I want to know who told you that. Because yes, Kyle is an OG. That's something that we could never take away from her, right? She has been there since day one. But for me, Kyle just does not wear the crown as the Queen of Beverly Hills. I will never give her that. You know what I'm saying? She just can't wear the crown for the Queen of Beverly Hills. You played flunky to Lisa Vanderpump for too long. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle don't ever really stand on business. What she like to do is pit people against each other. I just will never be able to see her as the queen on the show, but I can understand how the girls kind of fall in line because she is the OG on the show. But the queen, she'll never be. But I think that's part of what you did. You let her get away with stuff because she's the OG on this show. And y'all feel like Kyle, y'all job is dependent on how y'all feel or how y'all, you know what I'm saying, connect with Kyle. Okay. Kyle apologizes, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Kyle only apologized because Dorit was eating her up. And Dorit accepted the apology. Okay. Now, meanwhile, Erica is talking to Boz. It was something that they said. I forget what she said, but Erica was telling Boz, don't delete none of your text messages. Keep all of your text messages from these girls in the group. Don't delete none of the messages. Don't ever delete them. I thought that was funny. Okay. So then Dorit apologized. She said, I'm apologizing for showing the text. And what I said at BravoCon was a joke. Okay. And she apologized. Dorit apologized. And then again, that wasn't enough for Kyle. You know what I'm saying? She's saying you're negating your apology. It's not genuine. What you're saying is not genuine. It's kind of like Quar. You know what I'm saying? She wants to really hold your feet to the fire and kind of grandstand. You know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like Kyle is looking at Dorit as apologizing because I don't believe that Kyle was hurt. I believe that Kyle is grasping at straws, So then Kyle tells Dorit, I feel like that you never want to own anything that you do. But my thing is, Kyle, you wasn't hurt at BravoCon. You were laughing. When she said that you was laughing, you was not hurt. You dropped the drink on her. You know what I'm saying? That is embarrassing for her. She was asked a question. You hit the drink that she had that fell on her, and she made a joke. And you were laughing. Everybody was laughing. Nobody really read into that. Nobody that watched that would think that you was hurt by that. I don't believe that you was hurt by it. I just believe that you just tired of Dorit and you grasping at straws. Okay? Dorit said, I always own whenever I do something, and you say, Dorit, this hurt me. I always apologize and say, Kyle, that I'm sorry. Right? And then Garcelle says, no.
Shut the hell up.
Garcelle, shut up. What are you talking about? Garcelle says no. Dorit says, pardon? No. Garcelle says no. Dorit say, no what? She say, I wouldn't agree with that. You just can't say that you're sorry. And Dorit kind of dismisses her. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, they speaking on their friendship specifically. You haven't been there that long to know what she does with Dorit, what Kyle and Dorit, their relationship. And Dorit basically tell her, girl, I wouldn't expect you to agree with me. I'm not one of your favorite people. I know how you feel about me. We don't really like each other. So you jumping in, I don't really know what you jumped in for. You could just move on. Loser, girl, you dismissed. And she kind of dismissed Garcelle, but Garcelle was trying to get the last word in. Like, right, okay, yeah. Dismissed. I don't even know why you jumping in here. You won't get your moment with me, girl, because, if somebody is always apologizing to you. And we know what that's for. Every time somebody says something to you, they always got to apologize to you because you over here crying black all the time, every time you look up. Okay? But the whole time, Garcelle had just been looking back and forth the whole time for something to jump in. And this is what I say. I feel like that she's trying to bully Dorit, but she doesn't really have a storyline. And this is why I was saying that Erica Jane, she shook the table, because what happens is when there's stuff going on, Garcelle and Sutton tries to be the referee, right? And the difference between Sutton jumping in and Garcelle jumping in is when Sutton jumped in, she talked to both sides. Garcelle just came in trying to dog pound on Dorit. But you can't really tell us about our friendship because you haven't been here the long time, the whole time. You can't really tell us, okay? So Dorit, you say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm about to turn it in for the night. I'm about to leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving. So let me get my picture of Dorit. Dorit leave. Erica go walking with her. And Kyle says that I came to this dinner looking for peace. That girl was looking for a fight. I don't know who that girl is. Okay. Dorit is a Cancer woman that is scorned. Okay. That's a Cancer woman that's scorned. And you don't play with her for too long. She fed up. Okay. So that's what we got. So the next morning, we got Sutton and Garcelle. They talking. It's hard for me to understand. It looks like these girls, they haven't really been complaining about the accommodations, but it kind of seems like that some of the girls got their own room or some of the girls are living in suites. You know what I'm saying? But we got Garcelle and Sutton. They talked about the dinner the night before. They said that it kind of felt like that they was in divorce court. Garcelle says that she feel like there's hurt and betrayal that happened amongst them on both sides. And Sutton said that she wanted them to shut up so she can eat her food. Okay. Next, we got Dorit. Dorit comes to Erica Jane's room. And Dorit is saying that this is the first step that she took with Kyle. She was finally able to convey how she feels with Kyle. Now, remember, I told you Kyle is notorious for doing something. Kyle is the type of person this is why she feel like this is the first step, because Kyle is notorious for doing something to you and knowing she messed up. But before you're able to express to her how she done messed up and how she made you feel, she'll hurry up and apologize. That's why at the surrealism party, she saw Dorit. She started trying to hurry up and apologize for the stuff that happened. She didn't want to hear what Dorit or how she messed up with Dorit. Okay. Erica said that she's worried about Dorit's headspace and her mental health. She said that she's been in a situation where Dorit is and a lot was going on at one time, and she knows that Dorit is scared. But when you're going through what she's going through, you're quick-tempered and you pop off and you say things and they can come across really, really angry. So the girls are really seeing a new side of Dorit this season. And even Erica is seeing it. But Dorit is saying, I just don't want to be around people. I just want to be around people that make me feel good, that I can laugh with and I can trust. And I'm putting my foot down and I can't take it no more from nobody, not PK or Kyle. You know what I'm saying? And I love that for you, Dorit. You got to stand up for yourself. Okay. Now, we're over here with Kathy. It was Kathy, Jennifer Tilly, and Kyle. Okay. What happened? Oh, Tilly was saying when they was fighting, it was kind of like watching a tennis match. You know what I'm saying? And I remember thinking, child, if it was like a tennis match, Dorit must have been Serena. Because Dorit was, when I tell you Dorit has been eating Kyle up all season, okay? And I know that I'm level headed and I'm telling the truth, what we seeing on the TV. I'm telling the truth and I'm kind of right in what I'm seeing because Kathy must have felt the same way that Dorit got the best of Kyle because I feel like Kathy in this scene is trying to tell Kyle, you need to go have another conversation with her, girl, because you lost. And this time when you go over there and talk to her, you need to be bold. Okay. And Kyle is saying, no mas, no mas. I already did. We don't need to keep doing that. Cause you ain't won yet. You ain't even pinched the bitch. Okay. You haven't won yet. You haven't did nothing. And the thing that you doing, Kyle, that I see that you do a lot, that is what I see that you do a lot over here is when you getting into it with somebody or whatever, you like to cry a lot. And I don't know if that's with you being the youngest child, but my thing is you're crying these white women tears amongst white women. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna really work when you know what I'm saying, trying to cry your way out of stuff. Okay. So the girls get dressed, they meet downstairs, and Dorit energy is like, I'm whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Because when Dorit came down, she initially didn't speak to Kyle. She was standing right behind her. And Kyle had like this stupid look into the camera and she backed up and she spoke. Then Dorit spoke. But Dorit had on glasses. I want to know, did Dorit cut her eyes like, you know what I'm saying, girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Kathy come down. Kathy said, you know what I'm saying? I got a surprise. We late, but we're going to go arrive in style. So they get in these roofless Jeeps. And Garcelle is in a car with Bose. Can you believe it? Garcelle is in the car with Bose, and Bose is asking Garcelle, have you ever been on a boat with these girls? And she said, yeah, I was on a boat when Erica was on pills and alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Bravo showed us that clip for a reason. I feel like Bravo showed us that clip for the reason we are going to see something that has to do with, but Bose don't give me that she will go back and go say that as no mess, but we don't know Bose. You get what I'm saying? All we hear is that this woman is an accomplished woman and she worked at Uber and she worked at Netflix, and we thinking that she can't get down and get messy and get gutter or whatever, but we don't really know her. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Um Kyle is with Sutton and Jennifer, and she said that Kathy didn't have a toothbrush, so Kathy started brushing her teeth with the mascara brush. I told y'all. See, y'all let Kathy get away with stuff because she Kathy Hilton and she got the Hilton name behind her. But if that was Kim, y'all would swear she was on all type of opioids and all kind of muscle relaxers and all kind of stuff. Okay. So they get on the boat. We on the boat. The boat was nice. This is nice. 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 The boat was nice. It was a nice boat. But Sutton thinks that the captain, what was his name? Captain Theo. Sutton thinks that the captain is cute. I believe his name was Theo. And Sutton said to the camera, he can park his ship in my harbor. I said, wow, all right. Okay. But this is what I'm saying. And Dorit alluded to this later on in the episode. You just never know what type of Dorit you getting because this is the same Dorit who had a meltdown last season at Magic Mike. But now you on camera in the confession because you know I'm a part of all of these boards and I stand for this and I stand for that. Girl, you was mad, you was jealous because now you on TV saying somebody can put their ship in your harbor. Okay. But Kathy is on the boat, you know what I'm saying, giving rich white woman. Kathy is directing the people how to barbecue on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Put the meat up here. Don't put it down there. You need to put it up here. You know what I'm saying? But I guess this is what she paid for. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to do no job up under Kathy if she gonna be directing me over my shoulder and stuff, telling me what I need to do. You hired me for my service. Let me do the job. If you wanted to do it, you could do it. If you wanted it done your way, then you can do it. Okay. So they getting ready to eat, and Dorit and Erica are downstairs ordering drinks. Okay. So Garcelle is saying, you know, Dorit probably don't want to sit with us. Okay. So Kyle is asking Garcelle, did she speak to you? Did you know, when we came out this morning, did Dorit speak to you? And uh Garcelle was like, no. She's shaking her head like, no. She didn't speak to me. You know what I'm saying? She didn't speak to you. They showed the clip or whatever, and she played Garcelle dust, girl. Every time somebody says something to you, girl, it's a microaggression. So I'm not speaking to you, girl. If you speak to me, we can speak. But whatever you on, I'm on. If you ain't speaking, I ain't speaking, and I feel the read on that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so all of the girls get Dorit and Kyle, Erica come back from the bar, and now they sitting with everybody eating. And so the girl, classic housewives, how did y'all feel about last night? You know what I'm saying? How is Kyle and Dorit feeling? Dorit said that she needed some things to get off her chest. She said she released it, she hurt, but she loves Kyle. Okay. Um, Kyle says that she appreciate that and she loved Dorit as well. And she apologizes again. And she was like, this is a very serious time in both of our lives right now. We got serious stuff going on, and we don't need to be thinking about that fight. You know what I'm saying? And Dorit is saying our husbands are closer than ever, and we are further apart than ever. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle apologizes again. And, Dorit was like, we can have more conversations, whatever, but everything don't need to be on 10. I agree. Okay. So Kyle and Garcelle go down to the bottom of the boat. Kyle and Garcelle go to the bottom of the boat, and they talking. And Kyle says that she feels like her and Dorit is going in the right direction. And Garcelle says that she's glad that Kyle and Dorit are trying to work it out. Girl, you are not happy that they trying to work it out. You trying to keep that divide. Okay? So Kyle is saying, Dorit, not Kyle, Garcelle is saying that she's trying to figure out what's next for her. She said that her boys are getting ready to leave and she's having a hard time trying to figure out what's next for her as a woman. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know if she want a partner or not. What is next for her outside of her career and outside of being a mom? Kyle said that she can relate because, she was truly a housewife. That's all she was. You know what I'm saying? She had a husband. She had four daughters. And now she's without a husband, and she's wondering, is she going to be alone as an old woman? And the thought of it scares her. You better go back over there and get your man. You better go back over there and get back with Mauricio. But it might be too late. Okay? Now, Dorit is over here talking to Sutton. And so Sutton tells Dorit that she's been thinking about her and what she's going through is really hard, and she's been there, and she can lean on her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm side-eyeing Sutton. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know that Dorit said that when the separation was announced, that you didn't reach out. You know what I'm saying? But now the cameras is here, and all of a sudden you over here singing "Lean on Me."
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
At first I thought that she was being you know what I'm saying? At first I thought that she was being, what word am I looking for? Not generous. I thought that she was being sincere because she has done the same thing to Erica Jane. But I just feel like there's, she's just doing this for the cameras. I don't think that she really cuffed Dorit like that. But she said that, Jagger is the same age that Thomas was when her and her husband got separated at first. And she said, it takes her back. Now, is Thomas her? I know Porter is the girl and Porter is the middle, but I forget Waylon. How old is Waylon? Which is Waylon? No, Waylon is the dog. My bad. Wait a minute. Thomas, Porter. It's hard for me to keep track of Sutton kids because they're not really on the show. I only know Porter because is her name Porter? I only know Porter because we saw Porter a couple of times. I think that we saw her more than we've seen any of the boys on the show, and I think that we actually met her first. Okay. But Sutton is basically saying that, her and her husband, they separated first and then he filed for divorce. I don't think that I knew that. I don't think that I knew that she ever told us that he filed for divorce first. And then she said the proceedings took 3 years. That's because they had to go and find all that money. Because she said that she didn't know what was going on. She was really a housewife too. And her man was working. And she said her man is powerful. He ain't around here doing real estate. And if she can, the way that Sutton be shitting on Mauricio, and Mauricio is a $100 million man, that mean that Sutton husband must gotta, I don't know, I gotta see the bank accounts, but Sutton husband, Sutton is getting $350,000 a month in alimony. So I don't know. That's because they had to go and find all that money. But Sutton was telling Dorit, you know what I'm saying? You have to look at yourself and you have to think, how old am I? Is this what I want my life to look like? You know, and Dorit said, I just want peace. And I think that it goes to show that even though Garcelle and Dorit are not going through separations right now, they are single. And all four of them, it seems like all four of them, Dorit, Garcelle, Sutton, and Kyle, are all thinking about like their future, what's next for them, because all of their children are getting ready to leave, except for Dorit. She got a while before her kids get ready to leave. But Portia, I believe Portia is the same age as Garcelle, two boys, youngest two boys, Jackson Jade. I believe Portia is around their age. You know what I'm saying? And so what is next? And I believe that Sutton's youngest son probably is the same age as Jax Jade and Portia, or he may be a year older. So in my head, I'm thinking that he's probably like a year older. So, you know, but they're all really going through the same thing. What is next for me? Because this phase of being, you know, a wife is over for Garcelle and Sutton, and it may be over for Dorit and Kyle. You know what I'm saying? And then our kids about to go, what is next in life? What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Dorit is saying that she never really forged a friendship with Sutton, and I think that you never really forged a friendship with Sutton because I think that you girls looked at Sutton as less than when she came on the show. Y'all are a lot of the girls. Y'all are so much. Y'all were so up under Kyle's ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really look at Kyle like she's the queen bee and she runs stuff, and that's why I think that you never really forged a friendship with Sutton. You got to give everybody a chance. But she said that she's appreciative of the wave of support from Sutton. She didn't expect it coming from him. That's because she didn't reach out to you, and you don't know if it's genuine or not. It's because of the cameras on. I think it ain't. I don't think it's genuine. Okay, but Sutton told her girl. Sutton told her that when she, you know, I don't know what you got going on, but if you're gonna go through a divorce, girl, I would be sitting in there in the room with you while you getting your divorce. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. Okay. Um, Garcelle is telling Kyle that it's interesting that that PK and Mauricio are close and you and Dorit are not. And Kyle says, you know, actually PK reaches out to me, but that's not a huge surprise because y'all were all friends. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show to me how much of a liar that Kyle is and how she was making it seem like that they wasn't friends. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, I feel like that Garcelle is about to try to make this a storyline. Garcelle been reaching all season and she been falling up flat. I don't think that this is a big deal like Garcelle about to try to make it. Okay. Next, we got Boz. Okay. We found out that Boz got a man. Okay. Boz got a man. His name is Keely. They've been together for 8 months, and she said that she met him through his nephew. Okay. Now, Boz man Keely is black. I think that it's great that Boz showed that because I think that sometimes when we see a partner, when we see somebody and they're dating or married to somebody that's white, people automatically think that's all you date. You get what I'm saying? And that's not probably all she date. She just so happened to be with a white man now, but that's not all she date. You get what I'm saying? But she said that dating has not been easy for her. She said she don't know if men are intimidated by her height, by her child, or by her success. You know what I'm saying? Now, can we have real talk?
Real talk.
Okay. A conversation that we really don't want to have is that girls like Boz and Jodie Turner-Smith and Lupita Nyong'o, let's be real. For the most part, I hear them say all the time, you know, I do like black men. You know what I'm saying? But black men don't be wanting to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? They say it over and over again. Black men don't be wanting to talk to me. And then when I get with a white man, then the niggas be coming out the woodwork. Like, oh, I was trying to holler at you and I was trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? I've been single this whole time, but you see me now with this white man. And now all of a sudden you have been trying to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, But that's the story that they say. A lot of darker skinned women like this. They always say that niggas don't be trying to holler at them. That's the truth. That's what they say. I know for sure. I heard Lupita say it. I know I heard Jody Turner Smith said. Jody Turner Smith, if y'all don't know, is the girl from Queen and Slim. You remember she was married to a white man that she just got recently got divorced. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Lupita got her man. If I ain't mistaken, wow, I just put them names in my head, but I wasn't even thinking about it. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know in the comments. Didn't Lupita steal Jody man? But Bo said that her, I don't know why I keep calling her boss. It's Bosma. Bosma said that her last man was a whole liar. And Erica said, girl, how did you find out? She said, girl, I asked him, was he sleeping with his ex? And he looked me straight in my face and said, yeah, that don't sound like no liar to me. That sounds like somebody that was painfully honest. Okay. Jennifer Tilly said that her last man, she went with a con artist for a year. She dated a con artist for a year. She said that he was an interior designer, and she said that he was lying to her, telling him that he was going to be in Vanity Fair and he was going to have billboards on Sunset with his face on it. You know what I'm saying? She said that he was a grifter. She said they would go to restaurants and go out to eat. And she used to hand him her credit card under the table.
It got really.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. I don't believe that Jennifer Tilly. I don't believe in somebody like your husband dying and making sure you good and leaving you money and stuff or whatever, and you over here taking care of somebody else with the money, another man with the money. I don't believe in no stuff like that. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to jump into it. The after show, I'm probably going to do another video on the after show because there's already been 30 minutes. On the after show, Jennifer Tilly said that if I'm not mistaken, Jennifer Tilly said that she got a man. And she been with her man, I believe that Jennifer Tilly said 20 years. I don't know. But if she said that she got a man, Jennifer Tilly said that she got a man. Okay. So Dorit and Sutton is they over there talking, and Sutton is telling Dorit, you know what I'm saying, to go give the captain her number. Okay. So before Dorit got a chance to go and give the man a number, Kathy done already jumped on it. Kathy done went down there and told the man that, you know, Sutton legs are bad. You know what I'm saying? Can you carry her down? I don't want Kathy to do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a damn if I was a wheelchair. Don't you tell the man that my legs are bad, girl. You know what I'm saying? But he went, Captain Theo went and got Sutton and picked her up and took her off the boat. And then Dorit went and gave him the number. And then Theo went over there and told Sutton that it was nice to meet her. I know that's right, Sutton. Okay. So they get back to the hotel. The girls get dressed. Sutton said that it's time for all of the girls to come together and feel supported. You know what I'm saying? So she's writing something down where she wants all the girls to come together and get supported. So the girls get dressed up. Now, for me, I love about Beverly Hills, the girls get dressed up, okay? Now, if I had to pick a winner for this episode here, for this dinner, Dorit came in first. That's me, in my opinion. And I truly believe she came in first. I'm not just, giving it to Dorit. I thought that Dorit looked good, okay? And second, it would be Garcelle. Garcelle did look good too. Now, Garcelle looked like she had on a TJ Maxx or Marshall's version of what Sutton had on, but I do think that overall Garcelle did look good. So she in the second, and I think that Kyle looked the third best. You know what I'm saying? It was simple. Kyle looked good. Okay, so they get to dinner, and who was it? Somebody was taking a picture of Bosma, and she was saying that she was going to send it to her man. And then they got to asking each other if they send out nude pictures, nude photos or whatever. And Kathy said that she don't send out nude photos. She said, no, I don't send out no nude photos. You know what I'm saying? We got nude photos, but they're in the vault. They're in the vault at the bank. I said, all right.
I know that's right. I know that's right, babe.
Okay, I know that's right, Kathy. Okay. So then the dinner started off, we got Garcelle, okay? So Garcelle tell Dorit, I got a question. Okay, so she said, you reposted something that Teddy wrote You know what I'm saying? Now, how come every time we going to go sit down with Dorit, Garcelle got a question? Every time we get together, Garcelle got something to say.
Somebody get this bitch off me.
Get this bitch off me. Every time we sit down, the girl, you don't mess with me. You're not about to keep on picking with me. You know what I'm saying? You had something to say when we was on the beach. You had something to say when we was having dinner at Oceanside. And now this is 3 for 3. You done came for me every time you done seen me. Absolutely not.
Somebody get this bitch off me.
Okay, so Dorit is way better than me because I wouldn't even be answering. Okay, wait a minute. I got a picture of Garcelle looking down there on the table, looking down there and being nosy and picking and bullying Dorit. Okay, and so Dorit says that. What did Dorit say? Dorit said that Teddy tagged me. You know what I'm saying? Wait, no, she said that, she was promoting her dad concert and it was a video of them singing on stage with her dad. That is what she reposted. So Teddy and John Cougar Mellencamp, and I believe it was Dorit and Kyle and Teddy were all on stage singing. Teddy posted it and then tagged Dorit in it, and Dorit reposted it. Okay, so then they showed a clip of Garcelle talking to Sutton, showing her the post, right? So Dorit basically said, she tagged me, I reposted it, you know what I'm saying, like I ordinarily do. You know what I'm saying? And so Garcelle is saying, yeah, but when we talked about it earlier, you said that we wasn't friends. You's a lying bitch. Garcelle is what you is.
No.
That is not, first of all, we wasn't talking about it earlier. I was talking to Kyle. Okay? And so Garcelle is in a confession. She said, I wanted to call out Dorit because she was hypocritical. All of a sudden, you want to help out Teddy's dad. Girl, Garcelle, you clearly looking for a problem with Dorit. You just messing with the girl. And every time, it's like you bullying the girl.
You are the biggest bully, and everyone knows it.
It's like you bullying the girl. It's like every time you keep reaching for the girl and every time you keep coming up short, the girl hasn't done nothing to you. The girl is literally paying you dust. You know what I'm saying? And you keep picking with the girl and you keep falling short. Okay? So Dorit say, I didn't say that. Dorit say, I didn't say that I wasn't friends with her. I said that we weren't close. And Bravo wrote that beautiful beam footage, and that's exactly what she said. She said, we're not close. We're friends, but we're not close. That's exactly what she said. Okay. So Erica and Kyle were sitting next to each other. And Erica said, I don't think she said that. And Kyle said, Erica, you wrong. You wrong. And I know that Erica is friends with Kyle too. But my thing is this, if you're going to talk about me to somebody that I'm not really cool with, at least you need to be truthful in what you're saying and you need to know what you're talking about if you're going to be discussing me. You know what I'm saying? Because you want a losing team, because y'all are sitting up here trying to make it seem like I said something I didn't say. And Bravo wrote the beautiful beam footage. And so now, if I'm Dorit, I got an issue with you.
You should have kept your fucking mouth shut.
You should have kept your mouth shut. You don't know what you're talking about. So you shouldn't have opened your mouth to speak against me. You get what I'm saying? And so, she said that she tagged her in and she was promoting her father's concert. So my thing is this, all she did was repost it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the big deal. She was tagged in something by Teddy. She's actually in the video and she said that she's friends with Teddy. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're trying to say, the line is moving. Now they're trying to say that she was trying to promote the dad. But my thing is, we would have to ask Teddy, why did she post the clip of them and her daddy? I just reposted it because I was in it and that's my friend. You get what I'm saying? I don't really see the big deal. Y'all reaching. And so Kyle is saying, do we think that the Grammy Award winning Hall of Famer need to re-support? Again, you would have to ask Teddy. She the one who posted it. That's my friend, and so I just reposted it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta ask Teddy what was her intention on making the post. Okay? And this really made Garcelle look bad. It really made Garcelle look bad. They have been dragging her online. And I don't want to jump so far into it. What happened was it seemed like the general consensus from everybody at the table is that Dorit was lying. You got Garcelle trying to call something out, making it seem like she ate, and production showed the clip twice. At this point, production showed the clip twice where Dorit said exactly what she said. And this is why I say that your game is almost flawless. It's almost flawless, Dorit. You did say what you said, but you didn't really stand on business. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all said. I know what I said. And this is another thing, because Dorit is saying the same thing over and over, because you can tell she's telling the truth. She has no reason to lie. You get what I'm saying? So Sutton says that, that they are sisterhood and they friendship, and she wants this to be the year where they really bond, and that they really bond in friendship. So she asks all of the girls to stand up, and she told them to put their palms in, and she ties this ribbon around them, and she said that they will be sisters forever. The girls wasn't really trying to hear this from Sutton. Okay. So then they get on the bus. We're getting ready to leave. It's the next morning. They getting on the bus. Okay. And Sutton, you real slick. Sutton, I see what you did here. You slick. Because I could speak mean girl. I know the mean girls. I could speak the language. I see it. Okay. So Sutton is saying, I didn't sleep well last night. I feel like y'all mocked my ritual thing. And she said, all I'm trying to say is that we can have disagreements and we can be true to one another, honest and open. You know what I'm saying? So Sutton said, I want to call you out, Erica. You was whispering behind Dorit back to Kyle. And it feels awkward. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to talk behind somebody's face, say it in front of everybody so everybody can hear. It's giving real mean girl. It's giving not nice. Okay? What I feel like Sutton was trying to do is I feel like that she was trying to get Dorit to see her as somebody that she can truly, quote unquote, lean on and cause discourse between her and Erica so that Dorit and them can fall out. She was going to abandon Dorit, and so she could only have Boz left as a friend, because they see that her and Erica, she's really only talking to Erica and Boz. You get what I'm saying? And so I feel like she was trying to cause discourse with them. That's why she brought it to everybody's attention. Okay. And so Sutton said, you said it quietly. You know what I'm saying? You said what you said, but you said it quietly. And Erica said, but you thought it. And so Dorit says, look, let me clarify what I said. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember exactly what I said because I was, arguing with Kyle. But I remember saying that I consider Teddy a friend. I wouldn't categorize our friendships as close. And Bravo rolled the beautiful green footage again. And that's the thing about receipts, baby.
They heavy. Receipts, baby. Receipts is heavy.
Receipts is heavy. You can't argue with receipts. Bravo is rolling the beautiful bean footage. And even at the after show, they are still standing on it. Okay. And Garcelle is over there looking confused. And so Kyle is like, it's not about Teddy. And Dorit is saying, well, it is to me. It's about Teddy to me. And they said, no, it's about that we should be able to call each other out and work through it and move on, and it'll be great. And this is why the line is always moving. I feel like the line is moving because y'all are telling her and the whole group as a collective, except for Kathy. Look at Kathy. She looking unbothered. She on her phone. You know what I'm saying? The whole group as a collective is telling Dorit or telling her that she said something she didn't say. You get what I'm saying? And what she's trying to say is, that's my friend. I wouldn't have denied our friendship. You get what I'm saying? I said that we wasn't close, but I would have never denied our friendship. Y'all are trying to tell me something I didn't say. And so we can't get past what the girl was whispering about me. Y'all trying to call me out and have conversations about me, but y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Erica can't really call me out on anything because y'all trying to say that I did something that I didn't do. You get what I'm saying? Am I tripping? Y'all are lying. At the point when you bitches are telling me that I said something I didn't say, y'all are ganging up on me and having side conversations about me. You get what I'm saying? And she really had to say it 2 more times And they still not listening. They still making screwed up face when she's telling them both times. You know what I'm saying? I did not say that. What I said was, we are not close, but we are friends. That's what she said. Okay? And so Erica is saying it's about the offhanded comment I made to Kyle. It's not. The thing is, the comment that you made about me to Kyle is flawed. Because all of y'all are wrong. I never said that. And that's why you have to stand on business. And the thing with Dorit is it's kind of hard for her to stand on her own. She don't really got you know what I'm saying? She don't really got enough puss to tell them, I don't give a damn what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
You know, I know what I said. Okay? So Sutton started yelling. You know what I'm saying? She actually yelled twice. I went back and watched it. I had to roll the beautiful being footage. Bravo didn't show it. I had to roll the beautiful being footage. She yelled twice and said, this is not what this is about. And Dorit yelled back, I was the one explaining to you. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what this is about. And Sutton turned into that Karen. She used, ma'am, don't yell at me like that. And Dorit said, girl, you the one who started yelling. I rolled the beautiful being footage, y'all, and Sutton yelled at the girl twice. 2 times she yelled, okay? And so Sutton is saying, I tried to bring this group together last night, and Dorit is saying, girl, you did. And Sutton said, I don't feel like I was able to get my point across. I feel like that I really needed to hit it home. And Kathy is like, look, I don't think I want to be a part of this group no more. Y'all get to arguing about stuff too much. Y'all coming in here telling your body counts, who y'all done been with and stuff like that. Y'all a little bit too ghetto for me. You know what I'm saying? And so Dorit saying her confessional, you never know which Sutton is going to show up. You know what I'm saying? This is different from the woman that was on the boat that wanted to be there for me. But that's because she in front of her crew, Dorit. That's because she in front of her crew. And I don't think that her sentiments that she had about your separation was genuine, in my opinion. I don't. Okay? Garcelle said this should be a safe space where we should be able to hold each other accountable. Whether it's received well or not, it should be a safe space. Okay? And so, baby, Dorit said, you know what? Well, since it's supposed to be a safe space or whatever, and we should be able to hold each other accountable, there's a pattern with you, Sutton. You know what I'm saying? You get the yelling at me, I match your tone, and she basically said, girl, you turning into a Karen, you get the crying and shit, and the shit is getting annoying. Okay? The shit is getting annoying, and I'm tired of it. I say,
oh, now that's how you clear a bitch. I don't know who that hoe is.
And then she was like, oh, me getting you annoying, and girl, Sutton had her hands up and was pointing in Dorit's face, and she said, you know, I'm sorry I ignored you. I wasn't the one who was backpedaling and creating chaos. Girl, but she wasn't backpedaling, Sutton. She wasn't backpedaling. She didn't backpedal. She actually stood on business. She didn't really stand all the way up in it. She got up a little bit. Her knees were still bent a little bit, but she wasn't backpedaling. She didn't stand up. She didn't stand up in it. Y'all wanted her to backpedal and trying to make her trip over her words. You get what I'm saying? She was confused. I feel like that she was confused because everybody is telling her she said something she didn't say. Y'all are really ganging up on her. And trying to bully her into admitting that she said something that she did not say. And she's saying, no, I didn't say that. I don't know what I said, because now all of y'all are telling me or making comments that I said this, and that ain't what I meant. If I did say that ain't what I meant. But she's actually been correct this whole time. And all of y'all look like liars. Could you imagine if Bravo didn't have the beautiful beam footage? If this was something that wasn't shot on camera, that Bravo didn't have footage of? And I've seen people apologizing, making excuses for it on Twitter. They was making excuses for it on Twitter about Garcelle. Y'all are wrong. She said what she said. And y'all are trying to make it seem like she did Teddy, and she said they wasn't friends. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was crazy. But for the most part, the episode was all right. I thought it was a filler episode, but it was enough stuff to talk about. You know, I feel like, me personally, This whole thing where they bullying up on Dorit, that's what they are. They bullying her. You get what I'm saying? And Garcelle, you coming for this girl every time y'all sit down, it's getting old. And the thing is, Garcelle, you are coming off like a bully because every time you came for her, you have been wrong. And Dorit ain't really doing nothing to you. She's really paying you dust. She didn't really, I wouldn't even answer your question. You would have asked me, hey, Dorit, and I would have just been eating my food like I ain't hear you say nothing. You invisible to me. You know what I'm saying? And you just coming for the girl. It's hard to watch. But y'all, that's all I got. Thank y'all so much for clicking on the video, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. Get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about it. And I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25.